Israeli Special Ops Aaron Cohen, LA Mom magazine founder Sharon Yadigar, and board-certified plastic surgeon Dr. Sheila Nazarian. It's hard to watch. It's hard not to cry. Sheila.
Yeah, I've been crying. You know, I've been crying all day, and it makes you think, you know, we are one family. And all of us on the panel, and Rabbi as well, you know, this is the moment that we've been waiting for 2 years. These tears are 2 years old. And we celebrate with these families. We feel their emotions deeply. The Jewish people are one.
Yeah. I want to play one more. This is Matt Zangoker reunion. Watch this. It runs about 19 seconds. It is well worth every second. Watch.
חיים שלי, אתה אלוף גיבור, כפרה עליך אני.
It's hard, Sharon, to kind of imagine the dichotomy of the joy and the misery that some of these families are going through.
Absolutely. Last night, as we watched, there weren't enough split screens to capture all of the emotion. You were watching the rejoicing of 20 hostages coming home in the arms of their family, and yet there's 28 remains, bodies, only 4 of which we have gotten back. And this is a country that has been tormented, and we need to now rebuild. So there is so much emotion that goes with that. And this is just now the beginning of how we can. But how can we rebuild until everyone is back, until we have the remains of every single body back in Israel?
Yeah, they keep saying, Danny Danon, they are going to fight to get every single one of them back. Here's Trump giving credit to the peace deal happening because of going after Iran. Watch.
I don't think the Arab and Muslim nations would be able to sign because they'd be afraid of Iran. You know, they were known as the bully of the Middle East. And even more importantly, even if they did sign, you'd be signing with a very dark cloud over your head. So I think when we wiped out that destructive capability, I think that had a lot to do with it all coming together.
Now he's talking about, Aaron, the possibility of peace talks with Iran.
That's right. And I think it's interesting that Trump specifically said that they're going to come to the table. Iran might not actually say it, but the language of the region, it's one thing to hear what they're saying, and it's another thing to see what's actually happening behind closed doors. The language of the street, if you will. And Iran has been decimated. The pager operation, their axes of extension, Hassan Nasrallah, Nigmar, gone. Thousands of Hezbollah operatives killed. Dozens of IRGC generals assassinated in a targeted airstrike in a secured bunker. Ismail Haniyeh assassinated in Iran. Iran is weak, Trace. There's nothing left. They have to come to the table, and they know it. They're just going to try and figure out how to pull it off without losing too much face, but they're eventually going to have to come to the table.
It's interesting. Sheila, here's Benjamin Netanyahu thanking President Trump.
Donald Trump is the greatest friend that the state of Israel has ever had in the White House. Mr. President, you are committed to this peace. I am committed to this peace. And together, Mr. President, we will achieve this peace.
I mean, he's passionate about it, but he's right.
He's absolutely right. And it's amazing to still see people that are invested in the hostages coming home and peace in the Middle East still silent, still not crediting President Trump for this amazing achievement.
Yeah. Meantime, Danny Danon, we talked about him talking about the possibility of Palestinian statehood.
It's not on the table. You know, after October 7th, we saw what happened when you actually gave control to Hamas. So I think the Palestinians, they have to prove that they are changing their course of incitement, glorification of terror, payments to terrorists, and believe in coexistence. You know, we tried 20 years ago when we pulled out of Gaza. It failed.
He's right. I was there 20 years ago, and it did fail. So what do you think?
It's premature to have this discussion now. Let's first do phase one. Let's get all the hostages home. And then let's talk about who's going to come into that region. The Gulf states want to come in, and they have all the power to completely change the system there. There needs to be a new paradigm. We can't talk about statehood. You've got to get rid of UNRWA that you've put in to educate them with this jihadi mentality. And until we can do that, until we can start over and shift the paradigm, there is no talk of statehood. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Speaking of no talk of, the Egyptian foreign minister, Aaron, talking about U.S. boots on the ground in Gaza.
We need American boots on the ground, the troops in order.
In Gaza?
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's very important in order to.
Have you got a commitment from Donald Trump for American boots on the ground in Gaza?
We are in this process.
What do you think?
Lama Bruki. It's not going to happen. We don't need American boots on the ground in Gaza. First of all, Israel has an intelligence map from 24 months of combat operations that in every tunnel, every nook, every cranny, now that the hostages are out, it's open season. Now, we want to keep that peace in place. I don't think we're going to see American boots on the ground. We don't need it. CENTCOM has a forward operating position, which is fine. But at the end of the day, it's the international force. We saw the president of all of these Arab and Muslim countries standing behind Trump, which signals very loudly, Trace, to these terror groups. The Muslim and Arab world is together. No American boots, foreign boots only.
Aaron, Shirin, Sheila, thank you all.
Let me take a minute and tell you guys about something incredible that I'm building and why I need your help. It's called GIDEON. It's the first real-time AI-powered threat detection system for law enforcement and schools. It scans the open web, social media, Discord, Reddit, gaming chats, and flags violent signals before they explode. We're talking about radicalization, grievance buildup, martyrdom language, the exact warning signs we've seen before Uvalde, Buffalo, and the D.C. embassy murders. And right now, there's no system catching it. So I'm building it. And I'm asking you, my audience, the people who care, to help me fund it. Every dollar goes directly to engineering, law enforcement deployment, and getting this into schools and across law enforcement agencies across the country. And so if you've ever asked, why didn't they stop this? Or how come they didn't stop this? This is the answer. And if you're one of those serious guys out there watching this and you're a fan of the show, the ones with the capital, access, reach, the network, and you want to partner with me to seed this mission, I want to hear from you. Reach out to me. Click the link below and reach out directly if you're one of the big dogs. I'm building the system that stops the next attack before it starts, and it's called GIDEON. Appreciate you guys.